We got Jared Cannonier back here on the program. He's going to be taking on Anderson Silva at UFC 237 on May 11th. Jared, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome, but I'm not fighting Anderson Silva. This is pretty awesome. You getting this opportunity here. You came off that big win over Dave Branch. We talked about that in the last fight. Were you expecting a name like this after your last win? Because this is kind of a nice name on the resume.
Well, we already had a big name on the docket. When I got the call for Anderson, we were getting ready to fight Jacare. So,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
yeah. So, I was excited either way. Anderson is still a big name, if not a bigger name. And a well-versed striker. So it's going to be a fun fight for me.
Now, first time going to Brazil. I know you've done a lot of traveling in your career, but have you ever been to Brazil before?
No, not to Brazil just yet. I've been next door to Chile.
Yeah,
But I haven't been to Brazil.
Okay, that's cool. Have you figured out all your traveling and stuff when you're getting there and everything?
Not yet.
Okay, gotcha. And I know sometimes the UFC, they're a little bit bit of a stickler when it comes to bringing your corner. Do you have any issues with that? Because I know sometimes I think they only let you have like one corner for some of the cards.
Yeah, same thing. So I'm going to be paying for some expensive tickets, but it's all good. It's going to be a means to an end. It'll be well worth it for this fight especially. But for the other fights, I don't think it was may not have been worth it. Maybe it's worth it for every fight. Who's to say? But I'm definitely going to have 3 people there for this time.
So I imagine John Crouch is going to be one of them. Who else will you have in your corner?
John Crouch, Eddie Cha, and I'm bringing Dan, the Hitman Moret.
Oh, nice, yeah. Hitman Dan.
Usually I want to bring Ben, and but he's getting ready to have a baby. That's their due date the same day, so he has to be here for that. And but we got a bunch of good guys in the gym. Dan is a really good corner man, and he's a really smart fighter. So, and he's a good southpaw, a good guy who I can move around with, which is the main reason why I want him there. So, it's gonna be an end of a good camp fight with this.
And it's a great fight. I mean, both of you guys have really good stand up. You guys, both. I mean, this is definitely one of the fights to keep an eye on this card. We know Anderson Silva's Muay Thai and his striking. Anything you take away from him, in terms of the matchup, like as far as how you two square off against each other here?
I think I hit a lot harder than most of his other people. Most of the other people he's fought. I feel I hit a lot harder without getting myself out of position or putting myself in a position to get countered, which is what Anderson is really good at doing. He's really good at countering guys, and he'll goad you in, try to get you to strike at him just so he can counter. And that's one thing we're preparing for as well. There's a lot of things that I see in watching his fights and studying them as an opponent as opposed to watching them as a fan. And I plan to exploit each and every weakness I find. So.
Okay. And I know the MMA Lab, you guys have so many different training partners. That's one of the benefits is you get so many different looks. And you're one of the bigger guys, but I know you'll train with pretty much everyone. Is there anyone you're working with a little bit more at the lab than others as far as preparation for this fight?
Yeah, we are bringing in a few guys. Javier Torres, he's a really good training partner, especially for this fight. But he's just a really smart fighter all around, man. He's a really good grappler. Just a very experienced fighter, and I've learned so much just training with him. And who else? Again, all the guys in the gym are always valuable. So we also have some big bodies who come in to help out, and some really good people who I've met from across the country, Impa and Chase, who is here now. They're going to be leaving soon, but it was good to have them here and have them to work around and work with and learn from, and it's just been a great camp so far. So.
Now, the weight cut, we saw you make 85 in your last fight. With the fact that this is in Brazil, do you have to alter that a little bit? Because I know it's probably going to be a pretty long flight for you. You got to, make sure that everything's on point. And I know on the plane, you don't exactly, leak water out. You retain water, if anything.
Well, I don't have a problem retaining water, man. Yeah, I sweat very easily. I sweat a lot. So weight cut is not going to be an issue. This is going to be on pay-per-view, so I assume I think that they started this. That they're going to have chefs there to prepare food for us, and they did that last time for my fight in New York, and it was just wonderful, man. It made everything go smoothly. The food wasn't bad. You know, I didn't have to worry about where I was going to get my meals. I just had to worry about, you know, you know, I didn't have to worry about anything. So the food was good. The weight came out perfectly. These guys are smart. They've already assessed me. I've gone to the PI. They've already done their assessments on me. They know how my body works, and I'm expecting the same, if not a better result than my last time out.
Anderson Silva is tough to finish. I mean, just ask Israel Adesanya in his last fight. Do you feel like you can put him away in this fight? You know, because he showed in his last matchup against Adesanya, he's pretty durable.
Yeah, I know I can put him away. Like I said, I can put anybody away as long as I touch him. I create the right situation to make that happen, and yeah, I know I can finish Anderson, and I can finish him in more ways than one. So I can do more than just knock him out. You know, I can wrestle him down to the ground and pound him out. You know what I'm saying? I can catch a submission. You know, jiu-jitsu and anyway. Yes, I can finish Anderson.
Anyone who gets a win over Anderson Silva, it always looks good on the resume. I mean, it usually gets you close to a title shot. And this is a relatively new division for you. Where do you feel like a win would put you? Because, you know, especially if you go there and finish him, that's got to put you right up at the top.
And I think, where would a win put me?
Yeah, you know, just because, again, you got the really big win over Branch. People are counting you out. You finished him. And now you're fighting Anderson here. I mean, I think another finish would really put you in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Well, again, like I say, in most times I enter an octagon, it's an opportunity for the world to see what I'm capable of. And again, when they see what I'm capable of, then I'm gonna let them choose what they think should be next. But you know, eventually, I'm gonna land right there at the title shot. You know, and that's not me being cocky. That's me being confident, and that's me knowing what I'm capable of. I know I can knock out any and everybody on the face of this planet. So I'm here. So let's go.
Before I let you go, I know you're a family man. I know you've been really settled in Arizona now, you know, training at the lab, coming from Alaska. What is downtime looking like for these days? You know, I know you're taking care of the kids, but you getting any hikes? I know Dan's a big hiker, actually, speaking of him.
No, I'm not too big of an outdoors man. I don't get out too much. I do enough exercising in the gym. I'm content with that. Most people really most people do a lot of hiking to get a change of scenery and stuff like that. I would probably do it occasionally just to get out in nature and stuff like that. But for me, my downtime is recovering from the workout prior. And I'd like to play. I've been playing Anthem, man. That game is badass.
There we go. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been churning away at that. Of course, you know, doing the family thing. My kids are sick right now. Allergies, and pneumonia.
It's the worst. The worst. I only have one, but even when he's sick, it's a nightmare. So.
Yeah. So we're dealing with that, and but you know, life goes on, and I'm just enjoying every minute of it. So.
And I always enjoy talking to you, Jared. Appreciate the time as always, man. This was fun. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours, man.
All right. Well, as always, you guys know you can hit me up at Killer Gorilla MMA on Instagram and Twitter, and my Facebook page is The Killer Gorilla. So go over there, like. Eventually, you know, I'm usually active during fight week, so you'll see a lot more stuff getting closer to fight week, and I've been showing a lot. I've been doing lives and stuff like that, so be on the lookout for that, especially during fight week. So those of you who follow me may have a chance to interact with me during fight week, and you guys get a closer look at what's going on inside my head right before I knock somebody else's head off. So, as far as sponsors, I would like to thank a few people. Darren Hall, Chiropractic, they've been hooking me up, man, keeping my body in top performance. Ayers Physical Therapy, He's been working on my knee and working on other parts and giving me just a wealth of knowledge in different areas of life and in fitness and stuff like that. So I want to thank Dan and Al. Thank you guys a lot. Thank my team, of course, the MMA Lab. We just in there working hard, man. We putting in the time and we're getting better. And I'm just really happy that I landed here, and I'm just happy that I can get to grow with this team and get better from it, and hopefully, they get to learn from me and get better from me, and yeah, be like a little symbiotic relationship. You know what I'm saying? I could be the venom symbiote or some shit like that. But who else? Of course, I want to thank my wife. You know what I'm saying, for always supporting me and just taking care of a lot of the small tedious things that a lot of people don't see, nobody really asks about, and nobody really know about. But she does. She carries a lot of load. So thank her. And that's about it. My friends, my family. Thank all you guys for your support, your love. That's always good and great, and it always helps me and inspires me to do better. So keep it coming.